who runs America? The so-called white man. So you have to do what the so-called white man say. You understand? Go ahead.
If you don't do what you say, you just get popped.
That's all. Well,
And all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him.
yeah, all that dwell upon the earth, everybody worship the so-called white man. Everybody love the so-called white man.
Can.
Everybody want to be like the so-called white man.
Can.
Right, go ahead.
It shall worship him whose name are not written in the book of life.
Yeah, that is these niggas who want to come back to the heritage. You understand? That is sellout niggas. Because it will always have sellout niggas and Hispanics and Native Americans.
Right now, you're listening to a sellout nigga.
Yeah, you can't be listening to a sellout nigga, right?
Big one.
Right? Well,
Of the lamb slain from the foundation of the world.
well.
If any man have an ear, let him hear.
Yeah, we don't know what I'm going into. That ear is really understanding. It don't really mean literal ears, but understanding.
Can.
Because everybody have air and they not air, right?
Can. So if you have understanding, well,
Understand?
He that can.
He that
Leadeth into captivity. Yeah. Yeah.
well,
he that leadeth into captivity.
no, read it. If anybody have an ear,
If any man have an ear,
if
let
you
him
have,
hear.
right, if you have understanding, understand this. Read it slow now.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
So who lead us into captivity? The so-called white man. Alongside all the other nations, the Arabs, the stinking Africans,
Psalm 83.
right? All of them.
Can.
Right? Go ahead.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
Yeah, and they kill you with the sword. Right? To this day, we still getting gunned down by the police unarmed. Right? We still getting gunned down by the police. And all these things, lynching still going on. Right? So they must be killed with the sword. And you talk about it as the sword is Esau's blessing. And it's also his friggin' demise. Go ahead, huh?
Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
Well,
And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth. And he had two horns like a lamb.
like a what?
Like a lamb.
Like a lamb. He had two horns like a lamb. Now, that two horns, it represents what? The Senate, right? Which goes back to what? To the Republicans and the Democrats. Now, back in the Grecian captivity and back in the Grecian Empire and the Roman Empire, well, I should say start from the Grecians. They who started it, right? They who started that two-party system. But that two-party system is really an illusion. It's really an illusion. Right? Go to Maccabees.
Yeah, because they try to keep people mind
Bumble.
But when you really understand the scripture, remember he said he had two horns like a lamb. So which meaning that there was coming normal, making it look like the normal with the Democrat and the thing, but he was really a dragon.
That's why in Trinidad you have PNN.
And UNC. Can.
Yeah, can it, you know, it can that is like a lamb, right? It's like a lamb. Right? Somebody got from a Psalms. Or they know what I was. Somebody go from a Psalms it was his mouth was full like water. That's all it from now. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, from Maccabees, somebody on the Apocrypha. Go to 1 Maccabees chapter 8. And start from 12. Right? So that's all from let me just say something here, right? So they had a two political party system, but that was just an illusion. Right? That's like how you have UNC and PNM, which is all an illusion. Right? Because it's the elites that is the picking the leaders. It's the elites that does it. But they make sure and put that two-party system to make you feel that you have a choice. You're good?
Because when I keep urging brothers to watch the movie The Greatest Hack. When you watch the movie The Greatest Hack, they actually showing you that they know who's going to win the election, but they give you two parties to make it look like you have a choice. They give you two parties to make it look like you have a choice. But at the end of the day, where you think all them ballot boxes for? You don't know what's going on in them ballot boxes? You don't know what's going on in them ballot boxes. So them kids say they count the ballot boxes and this man win. But when you really check it, is that man really win? That is just to show you it's not the people have control over who is going in government. It's the elites who have control of who going into government.
Man.
Not the people.
Man,
Yeah.
some of these niggas I gonna exercise my franchise.
Yeah.
Exercise my rights.
Yeah.
And we red and ready.
Yeah.
PNM till I dead.
Yeah.
UNC till I dead.
Yeah.
Damn set of jackasses.
Yeah, can't.
These elites done set up who going to win. It was always. Come on.
Can't.
There's nothing new under the sun.
And even now they're making it greater through the social media. Things like Facebook and these things. What you think Facebook and these things was created for? To manipulate the minds of the people. They can manipulate your mind through these programs. Why are that?
Right, hold it there. Now in the ancient political system in Greece was the patricians, which was equal to what the Republicans, and the plebeians, which was equal to the Democrats. You understand? That is where you get your thing, democracy and all these bag of bull crap. Right? So read what I tell you to read it.
8 and 11. This is the book of 1 Maccabees,
12.
chapter 8, verse 12. He said, but with their friends and such as relied upon them,
Yeah.
they kept amity.
Amity, they kept amity. Let me go into that word amity. Go into that word amity. A-M-I-T-Y. I didn't get the other thing about forget.
I think we break down that side, you know. I don't.
Friendly relation.
What?
Friendly relation.
Yeah, well, is that more in it? Right, it's friendly relations, right? So read it over again.
Because that goes back to our people saying, make a pact with the heathens and the,
Yeah.
our people, something really wrong with we, you know.
Right, the spirit of it.
Well,
2/3 of the people. Verse 12. But with love, friendship, harmony,
peaceful harmony, but
mutual understanding.
mutual understanding. That's the word I want to get. Right? So what the scripture say, but with their friends and such as relied upon them, they kept amity, they kept a mutual understanding. These two political parties, right?
And in front of your eyes, it's looking like the war
against each other. Right? Now going into some serious here. Right? That is it. So continue the scripture. I will tell you when to stop. Just read.
And that they had conquered kingdoms both far and near.
Right? This we read in here is Alexander, the Grecian Empire, right? They was doing the conquering and whatnot, go ahead. Both far and near, go ahead.
And so much as all that heard of their name were afraid of them.
Right? All these other nations who was hearing about Ptolemy and whatnot. Right? And Antiochus and whatnot, so forth. They was being afraid of them. Go ahead.
I'd like to show that there's not new under the sun because all these nations heard about America and was afraid of them.
America, yeah.
So it's the same thing, not new.
God.
Verse 13, he said, also that whom they would help to a kingdom, those reign,
Right.
and whom again they would, they displace. Finally, that they were greatly exalted.
Right, they were greatly exalted. Go ahead.
Yet, for all this, none of them wore a crown or was clothed in purple to be magnified thereby.
Right, which means it's like this. They empower. Watch this. Watch this. They empower. No. They empower. Right? But the thing is, they're not showing off the self that they empower in the sense of this. The so-called white man, look how much money they have. They have the whole world. But do they portray themselves as if they have the whole world in the sense of like dressing in this great best attire? They're always in a normal jacket and tie. They're always in suit and tie. You understand? So you wouldn't really know if the so-called white man haven't. Watch out the so-called white man, there's more, if they have a jacket and tie, a normal jersey inside the pants, and a simple little cheap shoe, but here I'm telling you, the bank account freaking loaded. You understand? But Jake now, Jake is the biggest gold chain.
Diamond chain.
You understand? Biggest diamond chain, whatnot so forth. But really and truly that is his spirit from ever since back then, because that was King Solomon. Right? But go ahead up. Right? Yeah, go ahead.
Verse 15. Moreover, how they had made for themselves a senate house.
A what?
A senate house.
A senate house. The plebeians and the patricians. A senate house, which is equal to today now. We are reading Revelation 13 and 11. Two horns like a lamb. Right? Those two horns, they're making you feel the for you. Right? Which is the Democrats and the Republicans. They're making you feel that they're for you. But really and truly, they are against you. And we're going to show you how they are against us just now.
And that's why I said just now to the setting up men to make them look like them is really the world leaders, but it still has somebody behind the curtain.
Which is the elite, the Rothschilds and them.
Exactly.
Right?
Them is the real men. Them is the man that is seen and playing golf and them kind of action,
The men who bike I talk about.
Better.
Right? He said, wherein 320 men sat in council daily.
Sat in what?
Council daily.
Sat in council daily.
Something else like the crafty council in Jamaica. It's with the crafty council and they still alright. And I said this one and said that one, and how the people believing in the government.
Yeah, the people believing, and these stupid niggas believing in Rowley, believing in Kamala, believing in all these friggin' stinking politicians.
Election in 5 years.
Yeah, and
5 years at the vote.
what's your bottom dollar? There's going to come out next year. We come out here to preach if you are at that team, you know? You will see these niggas in the yellow jersey or the friggin' red jersey running behind a big truck.
Yeah.
Stupid niggas. Right?
Yeah, I can just add some.
Yeah.
No, as a man like Matter, they say 320 men in the council, right?
Yeah.
How about 30 is what, 15?
Yeah.
15 and 1 will make 16. 16 is a 7 and that is actually the complete Senate.
Yeah.
Don't get tired up. They know how you are, about Shem Yahshua, you have everything set up there. Remember what you say, it's 20 and 4 elders. 20 and 4 is 24. Yeah. After 24 is 12. 2 and 1 is a 3. 3 is what?
Perfection.
Exactly.
So here the scene now.
Yeah.
That's why you say, I don't wiser than Daniel.
Can't. So you see now it's maths. So they know how to set up the whole system. They know how to set up the whole system because everything had to do with maths and numbers. Numbers is a serious thing, but people don't understand that. Numbers is a recurring thing, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that is just keep recurring. 21 is what? 3. 22 is what? 4. 24 is what? And going down the line, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, coming back to 0. 1, 2, 3, and just so it keep going. So numbers have a specific, that's why there's no end to numbers.
Yeah, well, continue the scripture. Pull out the action. Continue the scripture. I will tell you when to stop. You're almost done.
Right?
Yeah.
Sat in the council daily, consulting always for the people, to the end they might be well ordered.
Right, to the end that the people, when they talk about that, the people might be well ordered now, boy.
Yeah.
The people will what? Will worship. Will. well, worship, yes, but how the people in a well-mannered order now, boy. You know what I mean?
Complete order.
Complete order.
That's why I break down the 320 for you.
No, I say that's not. I say that's not. In the sense, everybody will abide by the law, whatever law, because this year, whatever that Senate, what senators do, a Senate, they what? Do legislation.
Yeah.
When legislation goes into bringing out what? Laws. You understand where I'm coming from? Legislation goes into laws. Right?
So they keep in complete order.
Right? So the
everybody.
People, right? So the people them will be in that one order.
Yeah.
Right? Because if you're going earlier into First Maccabees 1, when you talk about everybody should be on what Antiochus was talking about, everybody, you want everybody to be as one and leave the laws, and so you see now when they come into everything we make up now with the Senate. You understand?
And Antiochus had a spirit of Nebuchadnezzar, where he said everybody should worship at the tongue of the trumpet.
Yeah.
And if anybody in the pass that was a decree pass.
Yeah, what was like what? Draconian law.
A draconian.
Right? A draconian law. Harsh law. When they go into the word draconian, they go look it up here. Draconian law. Right? Continue up. Yeah.
Right. Right. Again, they would this
come with all your well ordered. Yeah, verse 16, verse 16.
16.
Yeah. 8 and 16. First Maccabees 8:16.
And that verse Maccabees 8 and 16, and that they committed their government to one man every year.
So which means they choose a man every year. They choose a man. Just like with the so-called elections, they choose a man every 4 years or every 5 years. But they give you the illusion
That you choose.
When in truth and in fact, you will choose. Because what? I'll say again, this country have a central bank. The central bank is owned by who? The Rothschilds. So as long as the country has a central bank, your country is not ruled by the government.
And you have a banker there is a slave.
Right, go ahead.
Right? Verse 16. Right? Who ruled over all their country, and that all were obedient to that one.
And all were obedient to that one. Right? Just 16 alone is stuck with that.
And that there was neither envy nor emulation among them.
Right, no fighting now, boy.
Yeah, because when the president, when Donald Trump win, all who was against him was in the party.
Yeah. Right?
Everybody who was against him was in the party. Yeah. Oh.
Your vote count.
Yeah, your vote count. If you ain't vote, all kind of shit. Your entire program, right? But go ahead, go back. That's now. Come on. Come on, no, not yet. Hold it. Not that's now. You will come in the Psalms. That's now. So read over 11 again, and then you will come in the Psalms.
And I beheld another beast coming out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb,
Right.
and he spake as a dragon.
Spake as a dragon. So now give me the Psalms. Because he had 2 horns like a lamb. A lamb is what? A lamb is a peaceful thing. Right? So he come to you all peaceful and will talk nice words to you, the so-called white man with the governmental structure, right? Will talk peaceful words to you. But really they speak as a dragon. They come nice to you, but really they have a dragon-like mentality. Go ahead.
Again to the point, Psalm 55 and 21.
Yeah.
He said the words of his mouth was smoother than butter.
Was smoother than butter. Go ahead.
But war was in his heart.
But war was in his heart. Go ahead.
His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords.
Yes, but they drawn swords. You understand? So that way going into the Revelation 13 and 11. Go ahead up.
And he exercised all the power of the first beast.
He exercised all the power of the first beast. Who is that beast? The Roman Empire. Now how he exercised the power of that beast? You understand, by the idolatry and all these things. Let me see if I can get it. I wonder if I can get it, but my phone getting too much problems, alright? Now we gotta get our sign on it. But don't worry, you'll get it. I want to get the exact thing and show you.
Rich minutes and shit, like a Bover and shit. But they don't want lift.
I want to get the exact thing. Right? So we don't want to read this a lot, yeah? But you want exercise.
And he exercised all the power of the first beast.
Right? Which is the philosophies, right? The military and the military might. But let me go into it here. The philosophy, which is what? Democracy, religion, idolatry, homosexuality, lies, adultery, covetous, murder. You understand? Also going to the military might, right? So they're exercising all that wickedness that the first beast was doing, which is the ancient Roman Empire, right? But so what I'm showing you, the ancient Roman Empire, it come into what? A rebirth. This is the modern Roman Empire now. A revised, right? Where that?
And he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, and caused the earth and them that which dwell therein to worship.
The
first beast.
Where we say follow, because everybody following it. Everybody following that beast. Every single man, all these two-third niggas following that beast. You understand? They love the lies. They love the idolatry, they love the adultery, all these things that beast was promoting and still promoting. Where up?
The first beast whose deadly wounds was healed. And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on earth.
What is what? The thermonuclear missile, the atomic bomb here, right? Which was Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Well,
in the sight of men, and deceived them that dwell on earth by the means of those miracles.
Yeah, which could have, the means of those miracles goes back into what? Into the technology and whatnot, the 5G technology and all these things, right? Another part of the miracle is what we're going into is put the camera on it there, which is what? The mark of the beast, which is what? The RFID chip. Right? Because this RFID chip is going to be working miracles, but miracles on the left hand side. Because it will be able to help you walk again, whosoever paralyzed and whatnot, so forth, or brain damage. All these things, the RFID chip, that friggin' wicked piece of shit is going to be doing. Right, go ahead.
Which he had power to do in the sight of the beast.
And that's why the scripture says and the whole world wondered after the beast.
Yeah.
Because of the means of its miracles.
You understand? And where you say that? And what?
Read it over.
Yeah.
And deceive them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles, which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them,
which he had power. Because why? The earth is given. Of the so-called into the wicked, right? So who am I to get fall back in there? You know, my car is 11 boy, or 3 and 11. Take it 3 and 11. We're talking about both of them that iniquity upon them there because it is in their power to do so. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, Micah 2
and 1. Micah 2 and what? It's 2.
Yeah, 2 and 1.
2 and 1, right?
This is the book of Micah chapter 2 verse 1. He said, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
Yeah, the nefarious plans. And this mark of the beast, this RFID microchip is part of the nefarious plan. When they go into nefarious, it's devilish and whatnot. You understand? Go ahead.
When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hands.
Right? They don't literally mean morning. It means when the time is right. They practice it because why? It is in the power. Right?
They do it
because why?
The dreams.
Right? Because it's in their, it is in their power. It is in their hands. They could afford to do it. Right? Go ahead. Go ahead. No.
And deceiveth them that dwell on earth by the means of those miracles, which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast.
What?
Make an image to the beast.
Right, they should make an image to the beast. Now the image of the beast, as I say in the last time when we was doing it, you want to make a mistake with Revelation 13 and 11, which I know correctly. That image, it goes back into what? It goes back into NATO and EU with also the laws, because the Father has an image. And Yahweh Bashem Yahshua, he also has an image, which is his laws, statutes, and commandments.
That is the image.
That is the image. Right? But they also has an image. Right? And part of their image, you made it now. Which coincides with EU and NATO. Well, read it out aloud.
Draconian laws. A code of laws prepared by Draco.
By Draco, he was a Grecian legislator, lawmaker. Go ahead.
The celebrated lawmaker of Athens. That by modern standards are considered exceedingly severe.
Are considered what?
Exceedingly severe.
Yeah, exceedingly severe. Right? Because there is going to come a time that the so-called white man is going to put some severe laws on you niggers that you niggers will have to abide by, right? Or else he is going to be put to death.
That's right.
Because why? You niggers don't want to learn. You niggers don't want to hear.
That's
you
right,
niggers don't want to come back to your God. You niggers want to be wicked.
That's right, Doc.
So you niggers is going to be feeling the full brunt of these draconian laws. And the main law is the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast.
Bring it out, Dad. Bring it out.
That is the main draconian law. Martial law is part of that draconian law also. When you picking on your door and putting it to death because you don't have the mark of the beast. Right? Let us shop past it. Right there. Go ahead up.
Make an image to the beast which had the wound by the sword.
But did live, eh?
And did live.
Yeah, he had a wound by the sword, but did live. Right? So now, Madagan, I'm at that fact, go back. Put him on. Revelation 20. 20 and 2.
Please, I think it's time to take a look.
After that, I want to take another some prophecy, especially second chapter 6.
This is the book of Revelation chapter 20 verse 2. And he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan.
The devil and Satan, which is the so-called friggin' white man, go ahead.
And bound him 1,000 years. And cast him into the bottomless pit.
Which is Europe, which is really the Caucasus Mountains, go ahead.
And shut him up.
Yeah, so you will not be deceiving the people no more again with the stinking lies. Go ahead.
And set a seal upon him.
Go ahead.
That he should deceive the nations no more.
Go ahead.
Till the 1,000 years shall be fulfilled.
Right, that is why we are now read the brother you call. We come back into play because why? Because the 1,000 years was fulfilled. Right? He do his time, go ahead.
And after that, he must be loosed
Little season.
He must be loose a little season, but the stupid Christians and them, they don't go read that and think that the Father gonna literally let loose the devil for 1,000 years again. Boy.
You see the like here, you see the Phillips cut up themselves like false prophets. Remember in Elijah?
Yeah.
They chant, they cut up themselves. Now what we should do, not go across it like Elijah kill them now.
Where up? Now that is it. Well.
And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast.
He had power to give life unto the image of the beast. Which is what? The laws. Right? The laws, the draconian laws. He had power to give life unto the image. You understand? To breathe life, which is bring the laws. Part of the laws is the homosexuality and all these things. Endorsing the homosexuality. Endorsing bestiality. You know? Idol worship. All these things. You could do all these things in America, and there's nothing that could stop it. If they're trying to stop it or speak against it, they call it what? Hate speech. Right? They call it hate speech. Where up?
That the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Yeah, because there's going to come a time where all those who would not take that chip, they will be put to death. Because you could say, anybody could say, boy, when they come to you, when those martial law troops come onto you, right, and they give and they showing you the philosophies and whatnot so forth, you can say, yeah, I believe you. That song nice, that song good, whatnot, so forth. But they wanted to prove it. And by proving it, that you for the so-called white man and his philosophies, his beast system, is what? It's taking the RFID microchip. Right? Well,
and he calls it all both small and great.
He calls it, which means he make it happen. Make it happen. Right?
Republic Bank, make it happen.
Yeah, make it happen, Lord. Right? He's gonna make it happen. We're always going to take that RFID microchip. He calls it all what?
Both small and great.
Yeah, both small in society and great in society. So which means the guy who owned the franchise, I forget his name, who owned the franchise, who owned Prestige Holdings. I forget his name. But he had to take it. Saga had to take it.
And they will be the first ones to take it.
Right. Abu gonna take it. Condom bottom.